course, ahead of the State of the Nation address. Let's take you to our reporter, Karinda Jagmohan, who's out in KwaZulu-Natal. Karinda, very good morning to you. Talk to us about some of the latest developments. And, of course, the residents there, we know, have been battling with water outages. What are the expectations ahead of the State of the Nation address tonight?
Indeed. Well, at this point, we're in Tongaat, north of Durban, and this is where residents have experienced water and power outages going on for months at a time. Let's speak to them themselves. So let's start with you. Very quickly, you're going to hear the State of the Nation address tonight, but you're going through your own issues. Tell us about the service delivery issues.
It's very poor because ever since the floods came inside Kwalas, we've sent our information, but there's no feedback ever since up until now. So there's nothing happening. Other than that, it's getting worse day by day. So I would say that nothing has happened ever since.
What do you want to hear from the President? You want him to obviously speak about these issues after the floods?
Yes, obviously he has to, because ever since we gave our information, there's no feedback. We've never been helped. So there's nothing that has been done.
There, one resident says nothing has been done. It's a dire situation. So let's speak to you. What is your State of the Nation?
We are very disappointed with what's going on in South Africa at the moment, meaning there's no service delivery. There's a lot of places in South Africa, rural communities that are battling. When we take ours into account, for months on end, we have endless problems, whether it's water, lights, high bills. We're having endless problems. And with the communities, a lot of people that are helping, from the councillors to the ward committee members. Everyone is putting hands in. But if the service delivery, there's no service delivery, how much can we do? The people are suffering, a lot of people are suffering, and the community all across the board, it's not in the local community, it's the shacks or wherever they're staying. Everybody's having problems. It's not one situation, it's a lot of problems. And there's no service delivery at all, nothing at all.
You can hear there no service delivery, and everyone around this area has their own set of issues. I spoke to you, Sandra, earlier, and you spoke to me about how when there's a power outage, there's also crime. What are you fearing at this point, living every day?
Okay, I live in a well-secured place with electric fence and all, but crime is still at its all-time high. And even with the robberies at home, when there's no power, there's no cameras, there's no electricity to the electric fence. So that's how they're breaking in. And even with the power outage, 4 days on end, we had to throw so much of our meat stuff, vegetables. Even our fridges are giving us problems. Our fridges and freezers now.
I think that's also what we have seen across Durban when there have been mass power outages. People's food are getting rotten as well. Ma'am, let me also speak to the crime aspect as well. As a woman living here, what are your daily concerns about safety?
My home is gated, but still you have that fear, because in Tongaat we have this issue where there's break-ins, and it's not necessarily a break-in with the house empty. They're breaking into your house while you're in the property. So that's also an issue that needs to be addressed. What the government needs to do is employ more policing. I think we're short of policemen. We need more policing. We need active policing all on our roads to keep us safe. When we call out, there should be somebody that attends to our call as soon as possible. We also are plagued by illegal connections here on Edmundsbury Street, where our boxes being burnt. We have higher voltage coming into our homes. So I need the government to attend to that and attend to it as soon as possible.
To attend to many situations, ma'am, as well. Now, you hear a comment about police. I believe my colleague Govan Whistles is standing by with the police minister, so maybe he can answer as to the residents' fear about increasing crime in their community. And we know gender-based violence is a major one. Back to you.